Right, hi guys, it's Steve back again, talking about CB radio. And for anyone that don't know, I've been on CB radio since 1981 and I still love the hobby, so hopefully we'll be live. We can see who turns up. If you've got any problems or something to say for yourself regarding CB, be good to hear, you know, if you've got a problem or whatever. Just had someone turn up. Young Chris from Scotland. Watch a young man, how you doing? Colin Guntrip, hi mate. Radio Cruncher, hi mate. Oh god, it's all going a bit mental with this head. Oh god, I will get to you fellas, honestly. 2E0 Delta Yankee Papa, Amateur Radio East Yorkshire. Hi mate, how you doing? Colin Wiltshire. Hi, just settling myself in lads, so as you will see I'm back to the original layout. I did ask if anyone wanted to be a guest for tonight, but no one came forward, so I thought, well, what the hell, you know, I don't blame her. Bazza 1994. Hi mate, Mr. Albast. Hiya Alan. And Wayne says evening. Right, come on lads. How you been keeping? You got any new kit and made any good copies? Well, thanks to Mr. Alan Albast, I've now got SDR on my radio, on my computer. Sorry, and I've been having a lot of fun listening to 555 and the 305 on it. Black Bander. Okay, got your buzzer, no worries. And Alan says that everyone's shy. It's not for everyone, I do get that. But if you guys can spread the word, maybe you know someone who's into CB, might upload videos himself. Tell him all he's got to do, him or her, is just ask to be part of the stream. Mr. DX for Scotland. Maybe someone might better post you a link. It's very good in actual fact. I was quite surprised. Hi guys, says hi guys. Hiya mate, how you doing? Stefan, welcome to the stream mate. Swady boy says hi guys. Right Swady. Bazza 1994 says, do you know Colin the Head? I know of him, I don't actually know him. I've seen some of his videos, but I don't think he's uploaded for a while. Yeah, I'm sure you do. Hi guys, I'm going to ring you up and me and you needs to have a chat. Ben Speak's got an amateur related question for me. Go ahead. If I know the answer, I'll help. If I don't, maybe one of the other lads might be able to help you. Come along Ben, let's hear what the problem is. Hi David boy, welcome to the stream mate. Paul Miller's treated himself to a 450D. Yeah, good for you Paul mate. Oh, Chris up there in Scotland. So come on Mr. Ben Speed, what's the amateur radio question? Okay Bazza, if I get a chance I'll have a look after the stream mate. bench speed. It's asking about 4 meters, in other words 70 megahertz. Is it any good? Never been on there, mate, to be honest. So any of your other amateur radio operators either earwigged on or used 4 meters. William Welsh, you're going to get all sorts of answers regarding that. Your 7-year-old Antron's just a baby. I know people have had them up for like 20 plus years. The 2016 is very popular at the minute, but I think, now I've never had either of these, but I have seen the 827. I think they're a little bit more robust, but that's only from what I've heard. Maybe you other guys might be able to give your opinions. Stefan saying Game Master. But either of those antennas you ain't going to go far wrong with. They're both 5/8 waves. If you're limited on space, the 2016, the radials are quite short on them. Whereas on the 827 they are a lot longer. So if you've, for example, going to be mounting it on a post adjoining your neighbour's fence, you can have your radials hanging over by quite a way. You know how people can get. Eddie's mum, hi Brian. That's a 94. So CB is dead now. It's all about PMR. Well, it may be in your neck of the woods, Bazza, but all these people here, I know it's not hundreds, we're all joined to talk about CB radio. And it's certainly not dead around here. But there is pockets of activity, as you know, Bazza. It's a strange thing, and I like a bit of PMR myself. Mr. 2E0 saying that CB SSB is alive. Glenn, Tango Echo 868, I think that is. The text is a little bit small. Welcome to the stream, Glenn. Was it Paul Miller that was asking about a good HF antenna? Yeah, it was. I've got to be honest, Paul. If you're just starting out, I'd get a G5RV. What are they going to cost you? I think they're less than 40 quid. Get an ATU and that'll cover you from, I don't know, you might even get a little bit of top band out of it. But it definitely cover 80 metres right the way up. Cheap as chips. And they're going to get you out. And Paul, if you're coming from a CB background and you've just started to use amateur radio on HF, it's very tempting to go down a vertical route. I did the same myself. I got myself a Hustler BTV6. It's a 6-band trapped vertical. And although it was alright, I got very similar results out of a wire antenna that cost me next to nothing. So it's not just a case of throwing money at it, it's just, you know, trying these things out. Mr. DX from Scotland's just hit a good point. And the point being, it don't matter if you're an amateur radio operator or a CB radio operator or a combination of the two, all into the same hobby. I think the days of there being a big divide are all in people's heads now. I've walked on the amateur radio side of the fence and met some great people who was only too willing to help me. Howard Pryor asks, what's the thoughts on the Sirio 2008? Is it any good? I've actually got one, Howard. I got one off my mate in a deal, and I'll be honest, I've never used it yet. But looking at it, it's a 5/8 wave antenna. I've got to be honest, I thought it was a little bit on the flimsy side, and that's my own. I'll just say it the way it is. Ben Bracken. Yeah, cheers, Ben. I come on here. It's just a little bit of fun. You know, I'm not the BBC. We all just come on here, and you know, you lads can all sort of chat live about, you know, whatever. Ask me a question. Ask each other a question. I'll just see if I can get to my other scene, just so you can have a little look at the other camera layout, and I hope this works. For those that don't know, that's my security camera on my front door, and occasionally we get a fox come along. Yeah, Ben Speed says that he feels that the elitism is dying out of the amateur radio slowly. I think part of it is. Now, anyone that might think I'm speaking out of turn, you let me know in the chat section. I think your amateur radio guys, you know, like your old G4s and that, they had to take quite a involved test, you know. Had to do the Morse code and all the rest of it, and it was quite hard to become a radio amateur. And then suddenly you send all these people, like me, for example, turning up, got all the gear, no idea, and you know, people are making mistakes, but we're all enjoying the hobby, you know. I think for a little while it took some of the older guys a lot to sort of appreciate what was actually going on around them. Adrian Obby says, where's the bonios? I've got to be honest, I couldn't afford to get any, but they still come and have a little sniff around. There's a few little bits in the grass there for them. Stefan, I was hoping you was going to ask for that link. I'll have to send you it after the stream, mate. Yeah, it's wind chime, watch again. But if the fox comes, you'll see it, all the cats. There's even a little mouse that runs. You would not believe what you see on these security cameras. Steve Welton said it was on 934. That was way out of my pay grade, that. I know there was activity on it. Yeah, so you amateur guys out there, what are you using for HF? I know some of you will be using like an 11-metre antenna, which obviously will work. Alan, as in Albast, is just saying about he's got a link for the SDR, and I've got to be honest, I was late to the SDR thing. Everyone was waffling on about it. I'm like, yeah, whatever. I saw Alan had it. Alan sent me a link. Now, bearing in mind, I'm not home base at the moment. It's good to listen to, you know. Mr. DYP, it's got Hustler BTV 4. Scott Turner, hi mate, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Just for anyone who may have just turned up, if you've not made a comment already, just say hello to me and the lads in the chat section. If you've got any questions, just shoot away. I'm sure between us we can answer. Yeah, Ben's got a split, no worries mate. Catch you later, Ben. Let us know how you get on with the 4 metres. David Boy 2020. Yeah, I wasn't an amateur back in the day. I passed my foundation as an M3, so I don't know. Seems years and years ago now. Yeah, David Boy, you'll breeze it. I'm sure you will. Just with a little bit of studying up, and you'll be surprised what you can do with 10 watts. I know I was. When I first passed my foundation, I thought, yeah, you know, I was pleased. I didn't really realise what I was going to be able to do with that 10 watts. Put it to good use, trust me. You know, I was pleasantly surprised. John Shepherd, hiya mate, from up there at the Humber Bridge. I've just learned something here. Now I've just lost my chat. Oh, there it is. I've just learned a little bit what I can and I can't do on here, which I'll probably share with Alan later on. Hi guys, do you want to keep that in English, mate, so everyone knows what you're on about? Wayne, I don't, mate, to be honest. I you know, you wouldn't believe it, but I spend a lot of time messing about with my own channel. I tend to watch me myself. I don't know, what do I watch? I like watching the guy on Vice Grip Garage. What else do I watch? Just whatever comes up on my home screen, you know. Come on, hi guys, speak in English. Scott Turner said Essex, Hamber and Mason, and he passed his foundation. last year. Yeah, well done, Scott. Scott, what side of the amateur radio interests you the most? Is it 270, or you're more a HF man, or what? Yeah, what that was about, I don't know. We've got 30 people in here at the minute. Now, I'm going to ask, I mean, we may well end up with a few more in here, but does anyone fancy a go at joining me in a live stream? Maybe on Sunday. I'll go easy on you. All you got to do is turn up. You don't even have to speak if you don't want to. Gary Seed says you look a bit like of Derek. Derek who? Gary? Who you on about, mate? I don't even know who John Boyd is. Yeah, you tell him, Alan. Alan, right? Albast, for anyone who don't know, he joined me in a live stream the other day. It was good fun. It can be a bit nerve-wracking if you're not used to being on a video, but it's what it is. I'm sure a lot of you guys would be very good. I'm having a job to keep up with these messages. Yeah, Gary Seed, Vice Grip Garage. There's a bloke, I presume he's American, he just goes out there and starts up cars that ain't run for like 30 years, then drives them home, you know. I love it. Swady Boy hasn't got a camera on his PC. Well, you can join with your phone, Swady Boy. I think Wayne's going to volunteer. He's going to be the first person on Sunday. Do you know what? It's amazing when you ask people if you want to come on here, and they're all sort of like, no, I ain't got a webcam, I ain't got a mic. I even asked my mate, knowing full well he's got a very high spec laptop. He's, no, my laptop ain't got a mic on it. I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever. If anyone ever wants to join in, just ask. Yeah, Alan Albar said he's happy to join in again. Well, mate, Alan, maybe you could ask a few of your subscribers, mate, or some of the lads in the local area. Max Mountain World. I'm not really making a lot of sense out of your messages at the minute. I don't know who they're to. I'm not sure if Max Mountain is going. Right, Max Mountain World. Whereabouts are you in the world, mate? What equipment do you use? What's your thing? Is it amateur radio, CB radio? Yeah, Wayne may be right, mate. I mean, there's only a limited amount of us in there really that are sort of active on YouTube. I'm just curious for Max Mountain World, you know. Well, to be honest, I ain't going to embarrass myself by sort of going around to other people's channels saying, do you want to join mine? It's a bit of a cheek, isn't it, really? But, you know, if any of you guys wanted to go. Chris up there in sunny Scotland said he's got a good YouTube channel. I think you're on about that mower junkie, are you? I'm not sure where he is, Swady boy. Glenn, if you want to join in the live stream on Sunday, if you want to wear a mask, fine. If it's one that covers your whole mush, like that, fine. Don't really matter. Ben Brackman says, get Fred in the shed to show his face. No, he's not going to do that. It's just a little bit of fun. Anyway, I'm planning. I've got one of them little CRT ones, and my mate was on about having it. I think he's gone off the boil with that. And I have found out that you can export modem. I might do a little video on that just for the crack, see how much I can get out of it. I've also got the CRT 9900 that I'm going to change the outputs on when my mate comes back with some heat transfer paste, because I ain't got any. Paul Miller says Colin Smith will do a live for you. Is he in here, Paul? He's speaking on his behalf. Howard's got a Galaxy 979F, I think, as a base station. Chris up there in Scotland, mate, if you want to put, you know, a pair of stockings over your head or one of them masks, don't worry about it. Base jump. Yeah, CB Radio England is my Zello channel. Colin Guntrip's asking about the pros and cons of the 9900. I think they're a good rig myself. I've put mine to very good use. I've now got the Anytone 6666. The only difference I've found between the two, my 9900 did 75 watts on a whistle, and I think my Anytone does around about 60. Del boy, I've seen your comment, but I didn't really realise that you'd snuck in, mate. And me and Alan both loved that thing you did about me and him with Oprah. Tim the Hampshire Hog-Eye, mate. Welcome to the stream. Just looking through here. Yeah, Del Boy, you're going to have to tell me, even if it's a private message, how you did that. I like that. If it's some bit of expensive software, I'll have to pass on it, but if it's something I can do myself free, I certainly will. Well, I've been listening on SDR and I've heard some distant whistles with echoes. I can only presume that might have been a very weak Italian station, not really sure. I did hear someone from Liverpool coming through quite strong. Loads of Birmingham, that sort of area, and I actually heard Pucker Dave on the 305 on there as well. The old chat seems quite slow tonight. Just to mix it up a little bit. Oh. I'll bring us back to the other page. Anyway, Wayne, what happens if you eat them three together, mate? Albert 30's turned up. Hi Albert, how are you, mate? Yeah, David boy, it's just an online SDR. God, I've got to think the name of it now. I don't know if you've subscribed to Albast's channel. He's actually got a link under one of his videos. Very good. Yeah, okay, Del Boy, cheers for that, mate. I've not got that on my PC. Swady boy, what sort of streaming are you asking about, mate? Are you on about what I'm doing now with these text and multi-cameras and all that? Or are you asking about the streaming software where like you could enable yourself to join in with my stream? I don't think you need anything. Right, Swady boy, what me and Alan did, when I go live using StreamYard, I'm not actually using StreamYard now, I'm back on OBS. If you and me are friends on Facebook, I mean, you could make up a name if you wanted. I have to send you an invite via Messenger. You just click the invite and you appear on my screen in a little box, and then all I do to add you to the stream is just click on you and then you appear. Simon Bell says, can he use his Lincoln 2 in the car on full power for 12 volt heavy duty? Heavy duty, was that a cigarette lead? I've got to be honest, Simon, if that was me, I'd try and get the power lead straight to the battery. I ain't saying you can't do it. There's only one way to find out, to be honest, is key it up on full power and just watch out for voltage drop. You know, if your lights start flickering when you're on sideband and all of that, go straight to the battery. Oh yeah, if you like this sort of thing, you could do me a favour by hitting the like button if you like it. If you don't like it, then I presume that you're on your way. Yeah, Del Boy, I got the impression that Matey Boy had a separate battery. That's the way I read it. And I'll be honest, I never run a rig from my lighter socket. I know people do. I used to run my 9900 off of a leisure battery or my old Mondeo battery. I just put it behind the passenger seat in the rear footwell, connect the power lead up to it, bosh, away you go. That way you ain't got to worry about catching light to the wiring loom in your car, blowing fuses, voltage drop or anything like that. And as a bonus, when you park up on a hill, you can chat away for hours without worrying about going to turn the car over and the battery's dead. Has anyone ever heard a sidebander struggling for volts? I was talking to a guy one night, well, I was actually up Dunstable Downs, and I could hear these two guys talking, and one's going, oh, you turn your mic gain up, turn it down, do this, do that. I went on the side of these two guys, and I said to the one with the horrible audio, I said, are you in a car, mate? He said, yeah. I said, is your engine running? He said, no. No, his audio was terrible. I could hear him, but it was all warbled and horrible. So he started his car up and then came back, Radio 5, completely cleared it up. So your rig needs to breathe properly, if you know what I mean. Simon, what I would do is exactly what I said. Try it, see what happens. I mean, the worst you can do is blow a fuse. Yeah. Del Boy's saying about how many amps the Lincoln draws, so as he quite rightly said, there's not a lot of wiggle room. Even if you're stuck a higher amperage fuse in there, you have got a chance of warming up the wires, if you like. I just noticed Tim the Hampshire Hogs ask about opinions on the, I can't even pronounce that, I've never heard of them, Tim, myself, mate. Darren Barwick's a bit late on parade, don't worry about it, Darren. Tim the Hampshire Hog 73's, mate, take care. Stephen Ellis is in the stream. Hi Steve, how you doing, mate? I keep thinking I can see something in there, so maybe I'll switch over to the other camera. See if I miss something, maybe you boys will see it. There we go, it saved me keep looking at the camera. Steve Ellis been sunbathing. Yeah, good for you. Anyway, Steve, you seem to know quite a lot about StreamYard and other streaming software. Do you live stream yourself, Steve? Everything's a little bit slow in here. We've got 37 viewers according to what it says my end, and 20 likes. I know it's a big ask in it to ask someone to click that like button. Urban exploration stuff. What sort of things do you do then, Steve? Mega Gibster, which I believe is Paul. How are you, mate? Welcome to the stream. I used to like watching that, oh god, what's his name? Is it called The Mystery Cameraman? Used to go around exploring all these abandoned buildings. It used to fascinate me. Yeah, Steve, that sounds like great fun. Have you got your own channel, Steve? Yeah, Swady boy, yeah. Who really knows, mate? Yeah, Wayne always clicks. So Steve Ellis is just growing stuff on your channel. If I want to find your channel, Steve, what do I type in? I think we all know what Swady Boy does on the weekend, don't we? Yeah, Wayne, good for you, mate. Just for the record, my conker trees, or horse chestnut trees as they're supposed to be called, are just starting to show yeah, okay, yeah, Steve. Yeah, the conker trees are starting to show sign of coming into leaf. Steve, I will have a look at that, mate. I've got an old bit of paper here. Yeah, Steve, you can expect a comment from me a bit later tonight if I can actually find your channel. Yeah, Steve, I think you're in good company on here, mate. You never know, Del Boy, who's going to pop up on my outside camera. I've seen some strange sights since I've had CCTV, I can tell you. In case anyone didn't realise, Steve Ellis has won the lottery. I can just imagine him with his big cigar and his shades on, out in his sun lounger by the pool. Good for you, Steve. I got a sneaky feeling Swadey Boy is going to turn up in one of the streams. It'd be good if 4 or 5 of you would turn up. You know, I'm sure it'd be no pool yet, Steve. Well, you keep plugging away on your plants. I'm sure it won't be too long, mate. Well, after this stream, I hope a few more of you, including Stefan, can have a little play about with the SDR thing, which is pretty good. I was quite surprised at that. Darren Barwick's had his first jab. Yeah, well done, Darren. Do you know what? A mate of mine had the jab a couple of weeks ago. Said he just walked in, bosh, straight in the arm. He didn't have any side effects at all. But the guy has been knocked over twice without a broken bone on the same road after he'd had a few sherbets, and he also was involved in a motorbike crash. Still no broken bones. I think the bloke's made of granite. Okay, Stefan. Well, I'll tell you what, after the stream, if I get time, I'll send you the link to the one that Alan sent me. Maybe you can send me a link to the one that you use. Yeah, sounds good, Steph. I don't suppose I'll be streaming for a whole lot longer. I've been on approaching an hour now. Yeah, Wayne, how old are you, mate? I see that you haven't had any word about jabs. I mean, I'm 59. I should have been notified by now, I should think. And Stefan, just out of curiosity, the SDR that you listen, well, does it cover 11 metres? Can you listen to the 305, 555, etc.? This is to Steve Ellis. I've got no idea how to set one up, mate. I only really found out about them the other. Well, I knew of them, but it's all new to me, Steve. You're quite a technical guy. You could set one up easy, mate. Well, this is to Steve Ellis. When I was sort of inviting people to become a guest earlier, I don't think you was here. If you fancy being a guest at some point, just for the crack, you're more than welcome, mate. Yeah, okay, Stefan. Yeah, Steve, that'd be good. You're not. I know you're not on the rig at the minute, mate. But maybe one day. I know you've got all that sunbathing to do. You know, it must be really hard work, mate. You know, and pulling them pips out of them olives as well. Sounds like you've got a good thing going on there, mate. Mine's 52. Yeah, you go easy, Steve. She'll put your back out. Yeah, okay. Right, has anyone got any other radio related questions that we can all pipe in on, or anything radio related that you might want help with, or something you've just discovered, like I just shared with you guys that Alan pointed me at the SDR? I don't actually know anyone regarding this vaccine that's had a bad reaction. I know some people have like hot and cold sweats, their arm hurts, you know, but nothing really worth worrying about. I've seen quite a few people whinging about it on Facebook, but I think if their gravy's cold, they'd probably put it on Facebook. You know what Facebook's like. I think the text has froze. I've got to be worried, honest. I'm a little bit worried about having it myself, the vaccine. I think a lot of people are a little bit apprehensive of it. But when you look at your options, you know, I think it's a little bit of a no-brainer to have it done. Yeah, good for you, Swady boy. So, Swady boy, is it a done deal? You're going to join the stream at some point? I don't mean today. I couldn't invite you in even if I wanted. Yeah, it all seems to have slowed down a little bit here. Well, as it has gone a little bit slow, I don't know if it's my end, my internet, or people are just not saying a lot. I'm going to take the opportunity to say I'm going to shut down the stream soon. But, you know, thanks for joining, everyone. I always enjoy coming on here and having a bit of a crack with you lads. So Swadey Boy's going to do it from his car with the camera outside looking in. Yeah, whatever. You're going to actually be mobile at the time, Swadey Boy. No worries, Chris. You're the first person to say thanks. Or the first person to come up in the text. Has been a bit on the slow side tonight, but they are. Yeah, it's very, very slow my end, this end, lads. I'll give it a while for everyone to just say, see you later or whatever, then I'm out of here. Better get downstairs. Spend a bit of time with Deb. Yeah, that message just come up. I'll tell you what, Wayne, before I end the stream I might run down. Just for you, mate. Put me mankini on. Oh my god, that's a scary thought, isn't it? Well, yeah, Mr. Albars 73's catch you later, mate. Well, Wayne, you need to be a bit more specific. A streaker's a streaker, isn't it? You didn't say streaking women. Yeah, catch you later, Brian. Cheers for joining the stream. Tony Gun Trip. Cheers for popping by, mate, and thanks to everyone, of course. If a couple of you could leave some sort of comment underneath the video, that would be appreciated. We have got a missing member this week. Old Dipsy never got to show his face, did he? I know he's been away. Yeah, John Shepherd, thanks for dropping by, mate. I've got to be honest, Adrian, he talks about you a lot. Yeah, it's 990 73's, mate. Darren Barwick. Later, fellas. Like I say, for some reason it's very slow this end, so I'm not really sure who's who or what's what, but I'm gonna end the stream now, so all going well I'll be back on Sunday, and with a bit of luck Yeah, 10:10 till we do it again, Del Boy. Adrian Obby, catch you later, mate. Take care. And hopefully we might have a guest. It could be Swady Boy, it could be Swady Boy. Alan Touchwood, yeah, thanks, mate. Take care, mate. We may well have a guest or two, which would be a lot of fun. So this is Charlie Tango 318. Pull in that big plug. Catch you later, fellas.